Hi, today we're dealing with the problem I've been suffering with for a little while, which is rattly wheel trims on my Tesla. I used to work on an old industrial estate with a really bumpy road for about 6 months until a few months ago, and two of my wheel trims have just turned into change rustling rattle boxes. And having a look at them, I'll show you what I mean. So, here are the offending articles. Right, I've done this one. I'm using this, what I found online. Everyone says to use insulation P-tape, like that, so it's got a cushion in the middle. I've done this one, so I've cleaned it just with some of that, dried it off, and then I've wrapped this all the way round. So it's all completely covered. As you can see, this is the worst offending one. You can see it's got a rubber seal on it, but it's been literally worn away by the bumpy old road I had to drive on for 6 months. So now when I open the window, all I can hear is and it sounds terrible. So hopefully this will fix it. So let's get on with the second one and then put them back on the wheels. Here we go, they're both on now. New cushions. Easy 2-minute job. Just get some of this off of Amazon, split it in two, it just pulls apart really easily. I'll use one for there, one for there. Hopefully I've got enough. Might as well do the other side even though they're not rattling, just to get them looking renewed. Okay, as you can see, it's just on the alloys now. They're a bit bashed up, and it's probably the plastic rattling on them. So let's put the new trims on, see how we're doing. You can see it took a couple of minutes to get them on each. Bit of persuasion. They didn't snap on as easy as they normally do, which is probably a good thing, but you can see there's no movement at all. You can see the rubber cushion inside there. This one was even worse. No movement at all. Rubber cushions nicely sitting in there. Hopefully it'll last a year or so, maybe 2. But good job for literally £3.99 for some seal. Cheaper than 100 quid on new trims. As you can see, they're all back on now. All done. Both sides done with one roll of tape split in half. Does just about do all 4 wheels. There's a bit of a gap, but I've just cut a piece and put it in between the gap to fill it. So good job done. Now we'll take it for a test drive and see if it worked. Hi, so it's been a week or so since I put the rubber seals on my wheel trims. I've driven on every kind of road possible. I've probably done between 500 and 1,000 miles since then, because I've had to do a few journeys, and it's great. It's worked really well. It's nice to wind the window down and hear nothing, as opposed to what sounds like a rattly old exhaust on the back of your car when, you know, we don't have exhausts, so we don't want rattles. It's worked really well. I'm really pleased with it. So get on Amazon, order yourself some £3.99 P-shaped door trims and put them on your wheel trims. Works perfectly. Absolutely so impressed how something so cheap has done such a good job. They are quite difficult to get back on afterwards because obviously there's an extra thickness of seal there, but you know, 4 or 5 sort of strong pushes, it will go on. So it's done a good job. I've had my Tesla Model 3 Performance over a year now. It's a 6-year-old car, so I'm going to build a bit of a page talking about it, because there's a lot of nonsense online about Teslas. There's a lot of car experts that have switched to being electric car experts, and you know, they bamboozle people with science, and you don't know whether to believe them or not, or whether they're just creating content for their big pages. So I'll create content on what I've actually had to do to this car since I've had it, because I've had to do a few things to it. It's been into Tesla a couple of times, and I've put a few little additions on it, and I'm just about to do another one soon. So, you know, look forward to that. If you want to know more, then please follow and like. That will help me, and it will help you get hold of my next video. So if you're interested in Teslas, you're interested in what it's really like to have a second-hand Tesla, and you know, is it as good as buying a new one? Are you happy with it? Can you trust these electric cars, etc., etc.? I've been driving electric cars for over 4 years now, and I can honestly say, well, I'm never going back to petrol. Absolutely no need to. So all the people I speak to that are still petrol heads and still say, oh, you never catch me in an electric car, you know, really, they need to open their mind and go and hire one for a weekend. They will change their mind. You know, with the superchargers everywhere now, it's getting easier and easier and easier to drive these all throughout the country. You know, it's fantastic. So like and follow, and I'll create some more videos about things I'm doing. Cheers, bye.